Hey everyone, James here, and welcome to round 20 of my IGP Manager World Championship, guys. Today we're off to the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. We haven't been there for the first time in my whole IGP Manager history then, guys. But it's the first time we're going to Canada though. We've been uploading a lot of videos in Japan. Next season, guys, we'll be recording every single race of the season though, and hopefully that will plan out. The video will be uploaded every single day too. Hopefully, guys, we'll see that very soon, guys. But anyway, let's take a look at the Drive Challenge after that Japanese Grand Prix that we didn't see the interview do. And here it is. So, after Japan, Jordan Sanders leads just by just 50 points now from Charlie Byrne now. Actually, 25 points now from Charlie. Roland Ratzenberger is in third behind Jack Roberts. Brandon Martinez is in fifth ahead of Pierre Gasly, while Meg Hamilton is just 4 points behind Pierre Gasly. While in the team's championship though, Steve Emmett is leading from us, but there's only just 129 points left to offer though, so we still have a chance to win the team's championship and the drivers' championship though. Hopefully the other one will do better, but that Hybrid Races are in third place though. So after Japan, it was Jonathan Sanchez took the race win ahead to Ratzenberger, from Brandon Martinez, from Jack Roberts, and then Button and Gasly 5th and 6th place, and oh yeah, Sanchez and Ratzenberger did qualify, and so they got into third, and we qualified for P3 and P4. So hopefully it will be just us then for the race start though. Hopefully how this will be very good in Canada to take the win though. So hopefully we did better for that though. So we'll take a look at the team again, the team championship again so far. So Steve Emmett is leading just by me. Hyperweight only just about 13 points from me now. Cesar Spurriers are in 4 behind John Cullen in 5th. Neighbour Andrews in 6th behind Angie Major in 7th. Sean Carter in 8th. Then it's Ronald Mesco in 9th. And then United gets it in the Foxhole haven't scored any points just yet. We had 11 team, and then we got another 10 when someone just left the sport. And that was Aston Martin to lead the league. And before that, that's disappointed for this one. So hopefully we'll get into the lead team, and hopefully we'll do better for the league to do better for this one though. So hopefully how we're doing qualifying though. So no surprise there, with Charlie Byrne and Gasly on the front row for the 20th round of the season. Meg Hamilton is in third behind Taylor. Ratzenberger is in fifth behind Thomas, while Jonathan Sanchez, the championship, will start 7th behind Amy Wood. Hunt and Williams put the 9th and 10th spot for Colin Motorsport in the replace of the Swedish drivers, while Jack Roberts and Martinez start on the 6th row on the grid. Here we are in Canada for the first time in our IGP Manager history. We haven't been this track before. Hopefully this Canadian Grand Prix will be very happy to see in Canada once again. So Charlie Brown Pro ahead of Pierre Gasly, third place for Meg Hamilton, 4th for Benjamin Taylor, Ratzenberger P5, 6th for Nathan Thomas, Jonathan Sanchez 7th, Amy Wood 8th. So yeah, and new drivers Hunt and Williams are here to replace Lister and Rollcrest. Unfortunately, they're both retired from the sport, I think. So, disappointing day for the league for those two drivers. They leave the league, but hopefully they'll not be back soon enough. So anyway, fine for that though. Gasly, Button, and many more of these drivers keeping their distance clear on this track in Montreal, Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. But which one of these drivers will take the win here at Montreal? We're getting ready to start the race soon. Canada though is going better for this one. The capital city is Vancouver, but actually it's Quota actually. Quota is the capital city in Canada though, so hopefully we'll have a good race there. There's only just 2 more miles after this one. We'll be hungry, and the Principality Mine will be the final race of the season though. But it's not very good for my days in this one though. But hopefully next season though we'll return back for Spain and Italy though, and hopefully we get the season back on track though. Hopefully this episode will be very good for this season league, guys. But hopefully we'll be very better for that though. So we'll hopefully see how this race goes in the next few minutes, guys. We'll wait for a few minutes, guys, until the race starts. We'll see you there. So Charlie Byrne is on the pole position slot ahead of his teammate Pierre Gasly. Meg Hamilton is in third ahead of her teammate Benjamin Taylor though. As we wait to get ready to start this Canadian Grand Prix right now. All 4 lights are on. And we go green in Canada. And it's a good start there from Charlie Bottas. It looks like Meg Hamilton is going to be overtaken by his teammate Benjamin Taylor as he moves up to third place. That guy who just dominated the both Mercedes in Europe now from 2 races back though is confidently going well so far. So in Canada, Bottas from Pierre Gasly, Hamilton in 3rd, Taylor 4th, and then it's John Verstappen to Championship lead in P5 as it heads towards the airport at turn 10. This is where Kubica had his nasty accident in 2007. So, and yeah, we're just going to go past the Warlord champions there. Coming at the end of one though, Button from Gasly, from Mega Hamilton, from Benjamin Taylor, from Jonathan Sanchez, from Weisberger, from Wood, Hunt and Martinez. That's a good start there. Charlie Boyd just behind Pierre Gasly though. We won't be his teammate next year though because we got a replacement. That'll be Thomas Wood, I think it will be. So we've got a new British driver will join after Gasly will be replaced. So hopefully for that though. First of this, let's say the quickest there for Burn there for the first 2 sectors though. And onto the start phase 3 he comes on to now. Going into the case of the far 2 corners and begin on all up though. CRS now permitted and Breeze is now available now. So hopefully that 3 will do better for that though. So this is all for the change of the championship though. 1 minute 18.21 for Charlie Bondon, Pierre Gasly 2nd place though, Mega Hamilton in 3rd, Benjamin Taylor 4th, Sanchez 5th, Weisberger 6th, Amy Williams 7th, but not for long because Brandon Martinez gets past her, and now would Jack Webber do the same too? And he does so to get past her as Jack Webber moves up into 8th place. So good start for both Webber to get past Amy Wood in the BMW. So, and through goes Jack Webber on Martinez. And Amy Wood does the same on Martinez, but Martinez kept this position there from Amy Wood though. Webber's in 7th place, 8th for Martinez, Wood 9th, Nathan Thomas in 10th, just behind both Williams and on the 2 new rookies in the field though, after we're playing the other drivers. We see a lot of good rookies fields in the field for this one though. But only just 3 rounds left of this season remain though. We're in Canada though. Round 3 of the championship right now. Bottas says it's a fastest lap of the race so far. A 1 minute 17.99. As he comes round to the 5k now. What will be the lap time? He will come right across the line right now. And it's going to be a 1 minute 17 point nothing. Our best lap time for Gasly. 1 minute 17.90. Use a bit of boost, try and get the sector up though. Oh, that's a lot of bit of boost from Gasly there as he just gone past. So through into sector 2 they come through as Gasly says the 2nd sector best then bottom though. Going under here they come through now and down the straight and round to the final 2 corners. So hopefully this is going to be a good race for those drivers around this trip of 70 lap race. So passes up there from Gasly. So Williams are taking Hunt there. That was the Swedish motorsport team. Meanwhile, Mega Hamilton in 3rd behind Benjamin Taylor. Just 1.6 seconds still the gap is. From John Verstappen to Championship lead in 5th. Weisberger 6th. Roberts in 7th place. Martinez 8, Wood 9. There's only just 129 points left to offer though. If Hale can get into 3rd and 4th place by the end of the race though, the team Steve Emmett will become the team's championship of this first season of IGP Manager 2021. So hopefully we get the balanced foot then for Sanchez and Weisberger though. And hopefully they're waiting P5 and P6 in the moment though. Hopefully to keep this race delta a more positive race they go through. So Sanchez 5th, Weisberger 6th. And I'm in the lead still with Brian in 2nd place. Actually, not in the lead. Charlie Brian in the lead, I'm in the lead though. My drivers are doing well so far to keep this lead positive for our team. As our drivers in P1. Pierre Gasly P2. My drivers doing really well for this first few laps of this race here in Canada though. And they'll come on to lap 8 right now at a possible 70 laps though. And he's still bottled out there in front at the moment. We're a boy on Roland Ratzenberger, the Austrian in 6th place now. Hoping we want to get this field up into Elite League. Hopefully to do that run. Well, our driver only got 10 litres of fuel left in the car. So Ratzenberger and Sanchez will have a chance to try to get into the top 3. And hopefully get some points here. So the top 5 doing well so far. As for Sanchez, to keep his team after Turkey and Europe though. I'm hoping the rest of Japan though, that we just missed. So, a bit of a bad day for this on round 20 of the championship right now. Hopefully Wasserberg can continue along this way though. And there's still no move yet for these two drivers though. As lap 10 now begins. Very good front of the pack though for our driver, Charlie Bullet and Pierre Gasly. From Mega M team third, Benjamin Taylor fourth. And Taylor's using his boost to try to close up the gap though. Well, meanwhile, Wasserberg has got past Sanchez on the boost power, but Sanchez takes the position back from Wasserberger, and that will not let the championship leader any luck on Wasserberger though. So Sanchez is not giving up that championship from that, and he set the new fastest lap of the race by Wasserberger. Yeah, Wasserberg got the new fastest lap of the race so far. 1 minute 16.85. He has dominated the both Mercedes Petronas though, so that's very good. So Amy Wood is in P9. P10 is Amy Wood. Actually, P10 for P9 for Amy Wood. P10 for Nathan Thomas. Well, meanwhile, Brian Martinez is closing the gap to his teammate Jack Roberts though. Has he got the DRS to get past? I don't think he does have the DRS to get past him. No, he doesn't. So that's fine for Jack Roberts in 7th place at the moment right now. 1.2 seconds down the gap is now. Hopefully this race will be very better for these drivers around this track in Canada though. For this occasion he goes through now, and this has been a good excellent race for Roberts though here in Canada though. So we're all around 20 at the possible 22 races of this championship right now guys. And we have a good season so far. See who's going to win this championship at the end of the season then guys. Season 1 of IGP Manager. But hopefully Sanchez and Wasserberg have got a lot of work to do to try and catch up the rest of the field though. And so is Wasserberg and Roberts, I think. Pit stop time for our drivers. So Charlie Butter and Pierre Gasly will both come into pit stop at the end of this lap though. So pit stop change for this on lap 13. So our drivers are in the pits right now. Charlie Butter and Pierre Gasly are in the pits right now. Mega will take the lead of the race though for Super Sour behind his teammate Benjamin Taylor. Behind our teammate. And you see he has a new fastest lap of the race now. 1 minute 16.48. Well, good personal day to lap time for Meg Hamilton now. So he's got the fastest of the race. From Benjamin Taylor, Charlie Boy in 3rd, Pierre Gasly in 4th. And then it's Roland Wasserberg in 5th. Jonathan Sanchez in 6th. Then it's Amy Wood in 7th. As both for the Corona drivers coming to pit stop indeed. As for Martinez, gets out of the hunt. While meanwhile, Robert gets past Nathan Thomas there. But I think Hunt gets passed back from Martinez there. Brandon Martinez doesn't like that at all. As the Corona driver is got overtaken back for this. But can he get him back on the DRS zone? Mega is just on a pistol right now. And now that's moved both our drive back into the top 2. So is Brandon Martinez going to make a move on Hunt though? He does so. On the straight down, on the medium tyres though, and gets past for 10th place though. Excellent move that was for that. As our drivers are on the yellow soft tyres right now. Looking very good at the moment though, here in Canada though. As the circuit year Finland is doing much better for these drivers to go around this circuit in Canada. For the Canadian Grand Prix though. Gasly is in 2nd place though. Wasserberg is in 3rd, head of Mick Hamilton in 4th, and Wasserberger is using DRS to try to close the gap to Gasly though, but he's coming to the pits right now, and so is his teammate Sanchez. So that will move Taylor up to 4th place though. So Sanchez and Wasserberg doing well on his first few laps of these medium tyres though, doing really better on those fastest laps of the race though. And they're both going to pits right now, and they're coming out to pits right now. Sanchez got out, Wasserberg gone out though, and they kept 5th and 6th at the moment though. So good for this race for Sanchez and Wasserberg though. And this is going to be a good one for that race itself. Look how close Mega Hamilton is to close the gap to Pierre Gasly though. But we usually a lot of boosts try to get away from Mega Hamilton. So we're keeping our driver Pierre Gasly to get away from Mega Hamilton. So obviously won't use DRS on that driver though. But let's see. Is this going to be very close and not try to make an overtake though. Round the area they come through right now. And always getting very close indeed so far. Gasly is using DRS right now. Not for Mega Hamilton though. Through into the case of the 5-2 course for this track though. And Gasly kept 2nd place at the moment though so far. Charlie Bud kept the lead at the moment there. The Pierre Gasly. 7 seconds to gap is now. Mega Hamilton in 3rd. Benjamin Taylor 4th. Wasserberg in P5. So good excellent pace for this one for the Super Sour team. They're doing an excellent one to try and get this performance right. So Mega Hamilton is looking, she's going to try her best to try and get past Pierre Gasly at this one though. And we go on board on Mega Hamilton though. The Super Sour woman driver is having a good race for this one. So she's doing well to get a lot of good victories. She had a win in that race in Austria though, and hopefully this championship is going much very better for her as she's running down in 7th place in the Drivers' Championship right now. So the Drivers' Championship is not very good for Meg Hamilton though, so hopefully she'll do the better of this one though after the first race in Abu Dhabi though. And hopefully she'll get the move done on Gasly though, but I don't think he hasn't got close to that just yet though, because this track is very short, that is, but this track is going much very long for the laps of this. But Meg Hamilton is usually a lot of boots try to close the gap to Pierre Gasly though. Hoping the next lap though to get past her. To get past him actually. So she's closing the gap to Pierre Gasly there. Is he going to be making a move there on DOS Sun? Here they come through. As Meg Hamilton gets past Pierre Gasly for 2nd place though. Super Soul gets into 2nd place though. As Meg Hamilton, she gets past Pierre Gasly for 2nd place though. But now Benjamin Taylor is now dead, trying to challenge Pierre Gasly though, but Gasly hopefully not want to try and lose any more positions right now so far for this. Meanwhile Charlie Bird though, hoping to keep this time clear from his teammate though, as he still leads the way here in Canada though. 7.3 seconds to get to Meg Hamilton now. And hopefully he'll do very well on this track though. And this circuit was very different than the rest of the circuits though, so yeah. So hopefully that will change up for this one. As Charlie Button gets P1 right now at the moment though. This has been a good race after the best race was the United Kingdom Grand Prix in Britain. And that accident battle in the European Grand Prix the last few laps of this race though. So yeah, that was a good moment that was on that one in the 57 lap race on the margin then. But hopefully it is still Charlie Button's day in the moment though. As Taylor not close back to Gasly though, because this pace in Canada is going to be much very quick for that one. As the Charlie Bird though leads on to lap 24 right now, and he's keeping his race along the way. Meanwhile, back to the battle between Roberts and Sanchez though. The gap is only just 5.7 seconds now, because the game is very quickly after the first stop got underway. And Roberts stays in 7th place at the moment though. Jonathan Sun is in P6. But Charlie Boyd keeps the lead by just 7.1 now from Meg Hamilton. Pierre Gasly in 3rd. And Benjamin Taylor, look at how close he came to the back of that Mercedes driver though as he goes through turn 3. So, looking back on the move there. He's using a lot of boost when he gets past Pierre Gasly though. And gets past it before the DOS. And Taylor gets 3rd place. But will he hold that place for long? Or is Gasly going to try and make a move back on Benjamin Taylor? Or is Taylor's going to make a move at Hamilton though? Using the DOS right now though. Hopefully get them right there. And gets past him for 3rd. And that's where the way the move sticks though. As Gasly though gets back the position from Taylor down. Look at Megan Hamilton not that close behind though. Because she's not very close to that though, after all that, and we lost the connection though, but that's fine for that though, because the LG managed to do better for this in this whole series. And then later on, Benjamin Taylor gets past Pierre Gasly to get past into 3rd place. And oh, both of the Superstars just coming to the pits right now, so both Megan Hamilton and Benjamin Taylor just coming to the pits then, so both of them are going to go on a new set of medium tyres to go on the way to beat the Mercedes. Hamilton which was in 3rd, Benjamin Taylor will rejoin the race in 4th by Wasserberger in 5th. 6th is Sanchez. Using his own boost he could use for this championship leader though. His championship leader doing well, so the back he's only 25 points clear from Bond there, so he might not get the title for this one in Canada though. Moving the next race in Hungary in Budapest. So 20 litres of fuel for above our drive for Charlie Button and for Pierre Gasly. Leading the way onto that 3rd, they come through now. And we're having a good race here in Canada around the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal. So, who's going to win in Canada, guys? Will it be Charlie Button or will it be someone else, like Meg Hamilton or something like that? Well, we've still got long to go then. Amy is doing well in her season so far. Only just entered in the 7 races of the season though, when they both replaced Kevin McNara and Pascal Heifeld, who dominated the first 2 races though before they left. So Nathan Andrews' team not very good after the start of the season well, before later on in the next few races though, they lost down to a lot of places there. Now they dropped down to 5th in the Constructors' Championship though. So this is not a good day for BMW though, after their first 2 races win. Pierre Gasly in 2nd place though, Troy Butty in 1st. Looking very bad for this as they were trying to get past Gasly, who's been lapped, but that will not let her go for this one though a bit. So yeah. Wasserberger P5 then, so hopefully, let's see what Charlie Button's laptop will be fair for this one. So hopefully, the pits will get on the way for them later in the next 2 laps time. Charlie Button is coming into the pits right now at the end of this lap though, and so my teammate Pierre Gasly has Mega Hamilton's had a good purple sector in the first sector though. Let's take a look at the sector times though. First sector though for Mega Hamilton, 2nd sector for Benjamin Taylor, and 3rd sector for Wasserberger. As Troy Button coming into the pit, and so is Pierre Gasly. Both of them will try to come into the pit again. And who's got the best lap so far? Who got the best lap? Let's just check. Let's try again. I think it's Mega Hamilton got the fastest of the race, I think. So, Caesar got fast. Or maybe it's Wasserberger though, but not so for that. Mega Hamilton is the race leader of this track though, as the fastest of the race we didn't see was posted. So, the fastest of the race right now is, who's got the best lap? No sign of a purple there just yet then, guys. So, yeah. So, Mega Hamilton is coming to pit though, so I'll try to bob back into the lead of the race. He was leading the race a few laps ago though, so hopefully this will pay off for that one though. So hopefully how this season turns up for this. As for Troy Button now leads the race again, and Pierre Gasly. Mega Hamilton in 3rd and Benjamin Taylor. Royal Wasserberger in 5th. So that's the all after that pit stop though, lap 43 though. As we see how this race goes on for Troy Button, they'll lead the race. Well, it's just 8.66 clear from Pierre Gasly though. And for this race, it's going very well until lap 44 now, and we're still confident to do racing in Canada. Mega Hamilton just closes the gap to Pierre Gasly though, and some driver are retiring due to suspension problem though, so that will be a problem for the driver for the race though. Hopefully, who's going to win this race though? Mega Hamilton's still in 3rd. Charlie Button kept the lead so far, as going for the heavy right now, so hopefully this race is going much better for those indeed. So yeah. Doing very well for that for Mega to close the gap to Pierre Gasly though, but not that close just yet. Although retiring the cars for both Vauxhall. Well, that's a disappointing day with no points so far, but then the Vauxhall team are out again. Disappointing day for the Norwich team actually. Gasly sat in P2 in the moment though. Charlie Button still leading the race though. Hopefully to get this race on the balance foot though. He's leading from Pierre Gasly, Mega Hamilton in 3rd, Benjamin Taylor 4th, Wasserberger 5th, Jonathan Sanchez 6th, Roberts, Martinez, and then he's the 2 BMWs in 9th and 10th there. So all the drivers are retired again, and only got 12 drivers left in this race now. Mega Hamilton has the fastest of the race as he's just got past Pierre Gasly for 2nd place there. So he's doing well so far to get this race back on the air though. He sees way in 2nd place there ahead of Pierre Gasly though. 4th for Benjamin Taylor, 5th for Wasserberger though. But Charlie Button giving his right out the lead of the race though. He's only got about 15 laps to go here in Canada though, and he's having a good race on his arm though. But he's only got 1 pit stop left to go though, and that will be the Red Bull Superstar time to get to the end of the race on that one. So hopefully this pit stop strategy will do very well for Charlie Button though, as I've done that for this one today. Hopefully tonight's race will do very much well for this one, and into the case right now, and hopefully it will go very better for Charlie Button if he keeps the lead right now. As Hamilton now into the pits right now. Hopefully this will be her 5th pit stop of this day. So he's in the pits for 4th and 5th pit stop now, and hopefully he can get into second season, will get into 2nd place though in the race. Hopefully though, and will Benjamin Taylor though fight them all, or maybe not. As the both we join the race in 3rd and 4th though, that will be the both Mercedes pit later on. Only 6 litres of fuel remaining for Charlie Button though. He's on to lap 61 to possible 70 laps of this race though. Here in Canada, in Montreal. So hopefully he will do better. One Wasserberg just coming to pits from 5th place. So Wasserberg in the pits though, as well as his teammate Jonathan Sanchez, the championship leader though. Hopefully 24 points clear from that. So if he's first race in 6th, mean the gap will be like that bit I don't know what the gap it will be when they both cross the line right now. So it will not be like 15 points the gap here, or maybe 12 points actually in the gap in the championship right now. Charlie Bond still leads the race head to Pierre Gasly, but just 10 seconds now, and hopefully he will get out to lead the race though if he doesn't stop then. Using DRS right now for Charlie Bond though, and he will come into the pit at the end of this lap to serve his final pit stop. So looks like the boost will be very clear for the drivers though to come into pits though. Very different pit stop there for the superstar tyres though, from Charlie Button and for Pierre Gasly though. Gasly puts on the soft tyres right now. Mega Hamilton will go past him and up into 2nd place right now. As Gasly, well actually he got out ahead of Mega Hamilton. Wow! Mega Hamilton is using her boost to try and get past Gasly. And he's trying to, but not quite. As I'll use her driver to use their boost now. But hopefully what Mega Hamilton can get past Pierre Gasly at this point though. For there they come through right now. He comes right now. On the move for Pierre Gasly and up into 2nd place for Super Sour. Mega Hamilton up into 2nd place right now. Head to Pierre Gasly. As he has the fastest lap right now. 1 minute 13.84. That's a new fastest lap there for the Super Sour team. As Taylor's in 4th place though. Wasserberg is in 5th. And the rest of the field are falling behind indeed. But 12 drivers left in this race in Canada though. And when he got 6 laps to go to the end of the race though, but it's still trying, but hopefully he's going to win this race here in Canada indeed. Gasly now closing the back on Mega Hamilton now. Is he going to try to force him off at the last few laps of this race track though? There's only just 4 laps to go, only just 3 accidents now, as they go through to the case right now. But it's still, Mega Hamilton's still out there behind Pierre Gasly in the moment as he keeps that 3rd place in that 2nd place battle indeed. This is getting very close to the end of the race though for Charlie Bird. They're using his last bit of boost right now. Try and get some parts of back markers there. But all about Pierre Gasly though on Mega Hamilton. And we use a lot of boost to help him out though on this last few laps of the race now. Coming down the start finish right now as Fuga's Gasly get past Mega Hamilton for 2nd place and he's done it. To get into 2nd place right now and into 2nd place and going into the final lap of this race though. It's been an extraordinary race there for our driver Charlie Bond. The British driver doing well so far. The checker flag comes out. He wins the Canadian Grand Prix. But behind it is Pierre Gasly going to keep that 2nd place for Mega Hamilton. Doug. Mega Hamilton's looking at move for them, but Gasly hold on Mega Hamilton for that 2nd place though. So Gasly takes 2nd place. Mega Hamilton gets 3rd. Benjamin Taylor comes right to get 4th for Super Sour. So that's an excellent result there for that team. Wasserberg will face 5th head of Sanchez. Jack Roberts will face the head of his teammate Martinez, who will come out in 8th place. Wood and Tom will face 9th and 10th though. But the race win goes to Charlie Button in Canada. A 1-2 finish for our team. Charlie Button is the winner of this Canadian Grand Prix under Pierre Gasly. A 1-2 finish for Mercedes means there are only just 2 hours left to go. Mega Hamilton excellent 3rd at the end of the race ahead of Benjamin Taylor though. Wasserberg in 5th place. Well, Sanchez kept his championship lead alive there. Ahead of Roberts and Martinez there in 7th and 8th though. But what's that mean in the team's championship right now? Sanchez is still leading by now. The gap is only just 8 points now in the championship now. While Wasserberg is in 3rd ahead of Jack Roberts, while meanwhile Martinez is only just a few points back from Gasly, while Mega Hamilton is in 7th place behind her teammate Benjamin Taylor. While the team championship though, Steve Emil is still in by a comfortable margin from me. Highwood Racer is still behind Steve Esposito and will not try to catch up to them by the end of the season though, while John Callan keeping 8th for Andres Abbey in 5th. Just 2 more races to go, guys. Thanks for watching for this Canadian Grand Prix, guys. Join with me then on live there, guys. But guys, thanks for watching for this video, guys. Next time you will join me, we'll go into the Budapest again in Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Hope you guys will see that tomorrow, guys. But guys, thanks for watching for this race in Canada, guys. And we'll see you next time for Hungary. Goodbye.